Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Darshush and I'm a BTech Computer Science and Engineering graduate, and I'm currently working as a developer in a tech company. As you can see in the title, today's video is about error handling in Python. Get started with that. Okay, so what is basically error handling? So whenever some error occurs, then we should be able to handle them in a user-friendly manner. Like if it's a value error, then I'm sure that it's a value error because I'm a developer. I can just read the error and understand what's going on. But a common person who is not at all knowledgeable in this scenario should not be able to figure out what the error exactly is. And that would also lead to our code crashing, like it would terminate the code, which is not the ideal case. Give, we should give another chance to our user, maybe times. Anyway, why should we learn error handling? Whenever our program crashes, we should be able to handle it with ease. We should be able to um, then we should be able to handle the error in a manner that user can understand what they did wrong. So program basically crashes whenever something unexpected happens, and without handling, the program stops and it gives out a message like red message which we get in Python. And with handling, what we can we do is show a better user comprehensible error message so that the user can understand what they're doing wrong and can deal with it themselves, giving us a little upper hand with that. Next up, we have what is an exception. An exception is basically an error, like something that's not usual, something that doesn't happen usually. So let's take an example in itself. I will make main.py as we usually do. What we'll do is, let's say we are storing x equals integer anything. It is supposed to be integer at the end of it. Like whatever I'm putting here, it should be some number. If I do this, okay, my bad. My code runner is not working for some reason. But if I do this, then it works perfectly fine. Here I'm supposed to enter some number. Let's enter 56, and it's done. But if I enter something like hello, then it gives out a value error, which means that both these don't coincide with each other. Like the number which I'm supposed to put is not exactly a number, it's a string in this case. For that, we'll be using exception. Like we'll be catching the exceptions and we would give out the error that my bad, but you are doing this wrongly, something like that. So that is basically an exception. We'll be trying all of these one by one in one of the future slides. Not I guess I know. Okay. The next thing is try and accept. It is like a tool. So what we can do here is, I'll just erase this for now. We'll put a try block and you can put any risky text here like x equals, and we should print out we should put enter a number, something like that. Why is it show have an accept? Okay, accept. Have an accept, right? Accept would be not a number. We'll be going with this example only. So if I enter a number 56, then it terminates the code because we are not using anything. If I say hello, then it shows not a number. So if there is some exception in the try block, this is a block of code, we can call it a try block for now. So if something unusual happens inside the try block, then it shifts to the except block and it prints out whatever output which we have. And after except block, we can also use finally block. What finally block does is, let's say we print out the number which we are inputting. If it's a number, then it would print out the number. If it's not a number, then it would just print. Let's try it out. Let's say 56, then it gives me 56. And if let's say we do 12, and it shows, okay, we are getting some error here. It is name error. It says the X is not defined. What do we mean by that? Because this is not this are different. They are not used together much. Or finally we can use else right now, so that if it goes to, if the try block gives out the exception, it would go here. If it doesn't, then it would go here. And finally is the block which would be executed anyways, at least once. So let's print end, something like that. If we try this now, let's enter 56, then it runs this, and then it runs this. But if I go here, then it gives not a number and it runs this. So that was the issue with what we did previously. This is these three go hand in hand, and this is like a separate thing which is used to conclude all of this above. I hope I'm really clear about this, because this is what we are basically doing. So try and accept is a main tool. So in try block, we basically put the risky code that might give some exception, and the accept block is where we need to do if the code is giving me some exception. The next thing we'll be looking at is catching specific exceptions. So it's more like a good practice to catch only where you expect the errors to happen. This is more like a testing kind of thing, where you test whatever possible output a user can put there, and you give out specific error codes or something like that, or error message which is comprehensive to the users, so that they can basically know what they are doing. Yeah, this is the best practice for like using try and accept. So you catch only where you expect the errors. Some of the common errors are value error, which we just saw, zero division error, which means that we cannot divide a number by 0, file not found error, which is which if you've seen this video, like the file handling one, then you'd know that when the file doesn't exist, then this error is thrown. And index error is when you are trying to fetch some index from a specific list which has less elements than that index. Yeah, that's all the most common errors. Next up, we have handling multiple exceptions. Like, can use except block again and again as long as we want. Let's try that. Copy this, and yeah, showing me an error. Only catch all except clauses out. Okay, I'll try to debug it real quick, that we can use multiple except blocks. I'm sure we can do that, but I'm not sure how we can do that. And because we do not know how we can do that, it's the exact reason why we are here, to learn that. So what we'll do is we'll have to put the error type here, a zero division error as well, something like that. So if this error occurs, then this part would execute. This error occurs, then this part would execute, which is is like quite practical to use. I mean, let's go with value error for now because we are going with this. Not a number would be if we are getting some other error, then it would go for this. Let's try it out. Let's run the code. But let's not put anything. Gives us not a number. Okay, my bad. Let's put something here. Something so that we know what we are doing. Try it out again. Empty. And it's not a number, but let's say try do some x equals sorry y equals x by z, something like that. Let's also declare a z that we can try out these error. That would be a good move for this. And yeah, let's try that. And we'll put c here. Let's try a 5 6 divided by. Then we are dividing this by 0, so causing the 0 division error. That's why we get something here, and that's going to be executed anyway. So yeah, this is like a good thing we can use to debug our code and also to make customized error messages. Next up we have else clause. We have already seen about this practically. And the finally clause, we have also seen about this practically in the VS Code. Next thing is like a good code challenge, which we normally do on our channel. So what is the concept of code challenge? Code challenge is basically a challenge which I give you guys, and you have to complete it on your device and put the code in the comments. And I'll be checking out these in the next video. So one of the video today is Sunday, right? Yeah, today is Sunday, and one video goes live tomorrow, and another I've recorded today that would be going live in like week itself, and this one would also be going live on in this week itself. So that would mean that I have to check out 3 code challenges in a single video after these. Yeah, hope you are able to complete that before those videos are released. So the code challenge for this video is to write a program that asks the user for 2 numbers, tries to divide them, handles the value error, handles 0 division error, prints the result if successful. Pretty clear, I guess. I mean, I don't see any difficulty in this. Pretty easy from what we've learned so far. So yeah, I hope you will be able to complete the code challenge in time, and I hope to see after this video. I'm thinking of starting the OOPS concept in Python with classes and stuff. After that, we'll be gradually moving towards data engineering as that would be a good trajectory to move. So yeah, I hope you really like the video because you're watching to. So leave a like and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Trying to stay consistent with this YouTube thing, and I'm sure it's taking some time for me to adjust to that. Yeah, I hope you had a good time. See you in the next one.